video.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Five Towns College, where the New York Hoop Dragons will be taking on the Garden State Warriors, and you're in for a lot of entertaining basketball today because these Garden State Warriors, well, they like to chuck and chuck a lot. I mean, we're going to be seeing some back and forth action like you rarely do see here, either at Five Towns College or basically anywhere in basketball. What am I talking about? Well, let's take a look at just the past few games for these guys. Let's see. They lost to the Coney Island Thunder 126-125, 87-85 to Philly Thunder. Then they scored 189 points on the New Jersey Soldiers. That's right, 189. Talked to Coach Dakota Stabile, and they said they're going to have to play a lot of D, these Hoop Dragons. But the lineups are being introduced. Okay, so your usual suspects for the Hoop Dragons: Pace Shaw, Cliff Brown, Shea Fulton, Brandon Thompson, and DeAndre Wade will be starting for the Dragons. For the Garden State Warriors, you're going to have Antion Obey, number 3, and also joining him up front will be Alfonso Davis. Daquan Jackson and Kevin Brown are your small forward and shooting guard. And Dominique Jones rounds out the lineup at guard as well. So, Warriors, well, those uniforms look pretty familiar. Nice throwbacks. Hey, you order them on NBA.com, right? But here on the Sports Fan Base Network, we will be bringing, and on Pix 11, we'll be bringing you the Warriors and the Dragons, and we'll get underway. As we get set up for the opening tip. Brandon Thompson for the, nope, we're going to put Shea in there. We're going to put Shea in the circle. And Alfonso Davis will be his counterpart. Dragons in the home white, Warriors in the blue. And like I said, a lot of hoop action about to take place here. I'm Matt Mankiewicz, of course, joined by the crew here. Sean Riley, the producer. Your baseline camera is Chris Fonte, and Vartan Sarkissian is working the other camera, the main camera, the one that you're looking at right now. Looking through, I should say. So we should be ready to go with the opening tip. And it will go out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by the Warriors, so go straight to the Hoop Dragons to open up. Pace Shaw, one of the top scorers here, along with DeAndre Wade. Now Brown, cycling up to Shaw again, back to Brown, open 3, and that's good. So let's see what the Warriors do here on their first possession. Obey throws it away. Dragon ball again. Thompson will bring it in, and Cliff Brown will take it. Working off the pick now. Nice pass. Thompson back to Brown again, trying a 3, doesn't go, and the rebound pulled down by Antion Obey. Jones now, Dominique Jones on the perimeter. Pulls out, gets some isolation on the 3, nails it. So we're even up at 3, first minute of the game. Brown between the circles, going to his left. Out into the corner for Shaw. Shaw working off the pick. Back to Brown. He'll try a 3, it's an air ball. Back come the Warriors. Jones again. Over to the right. Brown. Thinking shot. Nope. Throws it away right in the hands of Shaw. Shaw looking to go coast to coast. And not able to make it go as it rolls off the rim. And here's where the speed comes in. And the nice easy layup for Davis. That is their game. Fast breaks and 189 points every now and then. Shea Fullerton, that's his game right off the glass. So we're tied at 5 in the opening minutes. Down low. Nice finger roll there for DeQuan Jackson, I should say. DeQuan Jackson is his name. Where's number 4 on the Warriors? Now Cliff Brown. Out to Shaw for the 3. Gets the drop. And that's what the Dragons are going to have to do, because these guys can shoot, and they will. All day long. Jones muscling his way in. Down the baseline, can't make it go. The follow, though, is good. So it makes it a 9-8 game. Back the other way, Brown to Shaw. Shaw for the 3 again. Not this time. Again, the fast break, but the pass just a little bit too far ahead for DeQuan Jackson. Foul called also on the Hoop Dragons. That's going to be an over and back. No. Now Jones trying to get in down low, and there's DeAndre Wade getting in the way. It'll remain Warrior ball with 19 on the shot clock. Taking the inbounds pass, Jones. Guarded by Thompson. Muscling in. Pulling back up. From the block, no good, but the follow, still no good. Third try, that's a charm and a foul. As Anton Obey works his way in there and gets some work done. Let's take a look at that again. Miss 1, miss 2, but there you go. Hard work pays off. The free throw does not go, however. So back come the Hoop Dragons. Brown out to Shaw again. Here's Wade on the left wing. Wade will go along the baseline, kicking it back out. Brown, 3 doesn't go, and the rebound pulled down by Jackson. Jackson met by Shaw, and right into the hands of Fullerton. Now it's fast break time for the Hoop Dragons. Nice follow by Fullerton. Coming back the other way, now we get Davis. Now Jackson, and a nice little finger roll again by Obey. So he's got 6. Makes it 13-10. Warriors ahead. Not even at the halfway point of the first quarter. Brown trying to slow things up a little bit here. Finds a man in the corner. Driving, Fullerton pulls up. Draws a foul though. Didn't get the drop, but he will go to the line. And again, that's Fullerton's style. Just get inside, muscle your way in, get the shot off, and if it doesn't go, earn it on the line. So, immediate timeout here, and gives us an opportunity to, first of all, mention one of our sponsors, Westbury Toyota. The Toyota Superstore on Long Island, largest Toyota dealer in the tri-state area. Also Empire Healthcare for all your home healthcare needs. But should also just go over some of the games also. It's been a couple of weeks since we've had the Hoop Dragons at home. And yes, had a nice win against the Bridgeport Kings first weekend in December. The following weekend, they went up to Bennington to take on the Martins, lost by 3 there. And then they were supposed to this is supposed to be a home-and-home sequence. Last weekend, they were supposed to go down to Jersey to face the Garden State Warriors. Unfortunately, whose hand is that? That's not mine. Unfortunately, there was a comedy show scheduled that conflicted, and they had to reschedule the game. But this game was on the schedule. It was supposed to be part of the home and home, and here we are. They also took on the Connecticut Surge last weekend on Sunday, December 17th. Beat them 117-106. That's where we stand now. Okay, Che on the line. Misses the first one. Okay, second free throw by Che Fullerton. And that doesn't go either. And the Warriors, again, turn up the speed. Davis doing work, kicking out to the left corner. And the three is good by Kevin Brown. Back comes Cliff Brown. He'll try a three, doesn't go. The shots have to hit. Keeping some pressure on Thompson. And he's going to be called for a foul right in front of the Hoop Dragons bench. Dominique Jones will inbound. Finds his man down low and Obey, and again, he's got 8. 17-10 now, 7-point game. Hoop Dragons need a basket here. Here's Brown, out to Shaw on the left side. Bounce pass down low, Wade, up off the glass, draws the foul though. So second team foul for the Warriors. But now DeAndre Wade, who is also one of the lead scorers. Both he and Shaw are averaging over 20 points a game. And again, nothing doing on the free throw, and Willie Petro coming in. You know what that means. If Petro's coming in, Dakota Stabile wants to see some D. Wants to break up those fast breaks. Second one, no go. And there he is. That's his game, that's his style. Jones trying to get around him, staying on him. Along the baseline, nothing doing, and here we go. Petro draws a foul. So the fresh 24 on the clock. Brown will inbound. Immediately get to Petro, and Petro will throw it away. But again, right there, keeping the pressure on Jones. Petro aggressive on the D. Jones getting free, floating it up, can't make it go. Rebound fought for, still on the floor. Wade came up with it. He bounced it off to Jackson, and they'll keep it. So Petro running the point. Quick handoff to Shaw now. Shaw top of the key, going down low for Wade, can't make that go. But on the rebound, Warriors touch the line, so it's going to be Hoop Dragon ball once again. Down low to Fullerton, he draws a foul. And a hard one too. That should be on Davis. Yes, it is. Davis doesn't agree, but they need the points any way they can get them. They're down 6. Okay, so first free throw. He's missed 3 in a row here, Fullerton. Second free throw, still can't make it go. Fullerton's usually better. Obey now, trying to get around Wade. And can't find the handle. It's gonna be Hoop Dragon ball once again. 17-11 your score. Bit past the midway point here in the first quarter. Now the pace of the game is starting to suit the Dragons a little bit better. They just need points. Wade on the right block, putting up with a one-hander. That's good. Here come the Warriors once again. Davis pulling up for the 3. Good. Lead back up to 7. Now Brown, out to Petro. Back to Shaw. Shaw driving, kicking it out. Wade, 17-footer, no good. And again, Warriors on the fast break. Pulling up and making it go. That's DeQuan Jackson. He's got 5. 23-13 lead up to 10. Now they're keeping the defensive pressure on. Petro. There's Wade. Wade gets called for traveling. In the lane, taking steps. So Dakota Stabile wants to call timeout here. Reset everything for the Dragons. Because part of the job is done. They're slowing the pace of the game down, trying to cut down on the fast breaks. The problem is when they do have the ball, they're not hitting. Maybe rushing shots a little bit. That's what happens when you have a team that plays the style that the Warriors do. They try to suck you into it, try to match basket for basket. Other thing, too, is that the Warriors can shoot the eyes out of the ball, and it's amazing their accuracy. I noticed this in practice before the game started, that these guys were hitting shots from the perimeter with some reasonable consistency. Now, of course, that's with nobody defending, but they're still able to do it. Okay, Warrior ball. Taking the inbound, Kevin Brown, guarded by Shaw. High-low pass. And Obrey, he gets called for the foul. But on the other end, another foul. This one should be on Davis. But nope, they just say he knocked it out of bounds, so it's going to be with 18 on the shot clock. It'll be Dragon ball once again. Brown will inbound. Shaw, left corner, couple of fakes, driving the baseline, kicking it out. And once again, Warriors turn it over on traveling call. The Hoop Dragons, correction on that. 4:18 left in the first here, 23-13. Warriors lead the Dragons. And they want to force the Warriors into a half court here, and that's Jones, guarded by Petro again. Petro keeping the pressure on. Jones trying to get free, floating up off the glass. It's good. He's got 5. Here comes Brown now. He'll pull up inside the arc, no go. But Wade with the rebound. There you go. No, he can't make that go either. Those balls have to drop in order to keep pace with these Warriors. Petro keeping the pressure on, though, as Jones And we'll get some isolation and hit the three. 28-13, lead now up to 15 with 3:22 left in the first. Shaw. He'll drive the baseline, kick it out, right side. And there's Philip Brown with the three. Badly needed three here, but the shots have to drop for the Dragons to keep pace. And I mean pace Shaw there as he comes up with a big steal, but can't hold on as Brown comes back with it. Floating it up on the follow. There's Obery. He's got 10. Back comes Shaw with the three. No go. And there's Davis with the rebound. And now the Warriors are starting to control the tempo again, but not able to finish Obery. Back the other way. Here's Shaw. Out to the left side, Brown. Brown coming to the top of the key, pulling up. 17-footer. It's good. So he's got 8. 31-18. It's a 13-point game. Down to the final 2 minutes of the first quarter. That's Brown. And that's also Jones. Jones trying to get around Petro. And he draws a foul, and we have a, yep. We'll have immediate timeout. So with 2 minutes left in the first quarter, you score 31-18. Warriors out in front. The Dragons, on the other hand, there are certain positives here you can get. First of all, the Warriors aren't running them off the court. The problem is the Warriors hit their shots and the Dragons don't. And their accuracy, the Warriors' accuracy, first of all, if you're going to score 189 points in a game, I keep harping on that, but they're triple digits. They've only had one game in which they scored double digits, and they lost that one, which just shows you play D on them, and you can beat them. But the fact is, they will try to just draw you into their game, and they play their game better than you do. But the Hoop Dragons, they use all their bench, and they play a lot of defense. So they have that going for them, but it doesn't do you much good if the offense isn't hitting. So the story here coming out of the break, Dominique Jones will go to the line. Interesting one-handed style, but it works. It's the second one here. He'll put him in double figures. Worked again. He's got 10. 33-18 your score. Ed Mead in the game now. And kicking it out to the left side. That's Norman Wilson. Can't make the three. And they come down with it once again. Warriors will maintain control there. As Denzel Banks will inbound. He got in the game too, out of the break. Immediately getting it to Jones, and there's Petro right on him. That's his job. Guard Jones. Creating some isolation. Instead, he'll get called for an offensive foul. Here's Ed Mead now. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be a foul away from the ball here. So Banks will be called for the foul. it will be Dragon ball. Edmead takes the inbound. Edmead drives immediately. Nice layup. 33-20, lead back at 13 minutes, 17 left in the first here. Here comes Jackson. Jackson back up to the top of the key, now going down low for Obery. Obery brings it back out. Banks. Once again, Jackson pulling up to the three, and he'll hit that all day long. Now back the other way. Banks trying for a three. That one nearly throwing it away. Jackson back up to the top for Banks on the right side. And a turnover for the Warriors. See what Petro and Edmead can do here. Edmead driving, and Edmead coming through again. 36-22, 15 seconds left in the first quarter here. Ball back in the hands of Jones. Now out to Banks. Banks can't make it go. On the follow, though, time runs out. So you score at the end of the first quarter, 36-22. The Warriors, by virtue of the fact that they actually hit their shots, have opened up a nice little lead here. And that's been the problem, the bugaboo for the Dragons. So, here on the break, let's give a shout out to our sponsors. And see what Westbury Toyota has on offer these days. The year-end savings event has begun. Up to $1,000 off MSRP on any new Toyota in stock. Excludes the hot stuff, the TRD, Supra, GR, and hybrid models. $500 off the internet price on any pre-owned vehicle, however. You got holiday hours. They're open till 6 today. They're open till 5 tomorrow. They're closed on Christmas. But 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. right back in action the day after. Always have something going on there. Always ready to deal. Westbury Toyota. Your Toyota superstore in the tri-state area. Okay, we begin the second quarter here. It will be Warrior ball. They'll be working from left to right. Obery, once again, Jones. Now Obery again, he'll drive, kicking out to the left side. Here's Jackson. Three-point attempt doesn't go, and there you go. Irvin with the rebound. Now Petro working off a couple of picks. Kicking it out now to Wilson. Wilson creating some isolation. Bounces it off Irvin's foot. Or was it Irvin's foot? It was obviously one of the Warriors' feet. So there's Edmead, now Petro. And Cox in the game now. Good from down low, but just throws it up as time was running out on the shot clock. Draws a foul, though. And let's work this sequence again. Half court, there's Petro again. Cox working in. Well, it would have been better for Obery if he just let the shot clock expire. He obviously didn't know there were only 2 seconds left on it. So Cox with the one-handed free throw, and hey, takes a couple of bounces and drops for him. Nice holiday socks Ant's wearing today. Nothing but net on that one. So, leads at 12 for the Warriors. Trying to beat the press here. kicking out. Jackson up top. Now here's Jones. Air ball. So the Hoop Dragons get it back. Nice stop. Edmead between the circles. He'll pull up for three. Doesn't go. And the rebound pulled down by Banks. Again, using the speed. And again, in the hands of Jones. Jones double team. There's an opening. From the corner. I think it was Daniels taking that shot, didn't go. Here comes Petro, now to Edmead again. Edmead in the lane, pulls up at the elbow. Gets the drop. He's got 6. Hoop Dragons have cut it to 10. And Wilson applying the pressure. Warriors getting tripped up a little bit here as DaQuan Jackson not able to find the handle, but held on. Irvin kicking back out. Jones forcing it up. And he's going to draw the foul. That'll be on Edmead. His first, team's first of the quarter, so not a shooter. Banks inbounds, almost throws it away. As Petro, his job is to guard Jones, and that's what he's going to do. Jones still trying to get around him. And Petro thought he might be able to knock it free cleanly. Unfortunately, he's going to get called for the foul. Yeah, let's look at this one again. Keeping the pressure on. Now let's see if he got a clean shot at the ball here. Again, getting in the way. Looked like he got a ball there. Okay, Jones hits the first free throw. And the second. Whatever works. He's got 12. 38-26, and the lead is 12. Edmead now. Out to the left side for Wilson. Wilson crossing over on the dribble, pulling up in the lane. It's good. His first 2 points. 10-point game once again. And Jones all of a sudden getting cold. Nice recovery, no. Now they're going to try the, and just in time, they're trying the fast break, just in time, Petro, high energy player, gets called for a foul, but he does ruin an easy layup for DaQuan Jackson here. So, yeah, here we go. Jackson, he's all alone there, but look at Petro turning on the Jets. Yeah, he gets called for the foul, but still looks good. Jackson will shoot 2. Nothing but net on the first one. Hits the second one, he's in double digits. No good. Okay, Cox pulls it down, hands off to Petro immediately. Petro again, trying to get free in the lane, floating it up, can't make it go, and rebound. Cox had it briefly, wound up in Banks' hands for the Warriors. Using the long passes to break the press. And Cox getting in the way. Okay, 4 fouls here in the second quarter, only 3 minutes into it. Here we go, Jackson kicking it out. I believe that's Daniels there on the left block. The floater won't go, he'll go to the line. First free throw is good. Second free throw. He's got 2. 41-28, lead back up to 13. 9 minutes left before halftime. Ed Mead running the point. Pulling back. Kicking out to the right side, and a 3 by Wilson doesn't go. Gets his own rebound. That hits. He's got 4. Here comes Daniels now. And Jones starting to find the handle again. He's got 15. Ed Mead. Irvin back to Ed Mead, pulling up. Can't make it go. Daniels making a move. Now Jackson from the corner. Saw him hit this in practice. Nothing doing here. Irvin pulling it up, going coast to coast. And he's the most. His first points of the day. Makes it 44-32. Daniels. Jones. Now Jackson on the left side. Jackson pulling up. Foul. That should be a shooter, and it is. And we have immediate timeout. So coming out, we'll have free throws, but 44-32, which just means that the Hoop Dragons have been keeping pace since the first quarter, not really taking a big bite out of the lead. The closest they've gotten is 10 here in the second quarter at 7:42 mark. So once again, the story remains that the Dragons are controlling the tempo. The Dragons are slowing things down, but the Dragons need to be able to hit on their end of the court because these guys, with their superior accuracy, will simply hit the shots you give them. And that's really been the story. But the one thing that is not happening is that the Warriors are not running the Dragons off the court. The Dragons are keeping them under control. Now, if they can just hit a couple of shots. The other problem here, though, is that we're not even at the halfway point of the second quarter, and already the Dragons have 6 fouls, which means they're going to wind up in the bonus pretty quickly. And so far from what we've seen is that the Warriors do hit their free throws. And Jackson will go to the line for a couple. And here we go. They'll give him 10. Second free throw. Nothing but net. I marvel at the shooting. The Warriors, as a general rule, shoot the ball extremely well. Ed Mead now to Cox. Cox driving. Cox draws a foul. He'll go to the line. But here we go again. The Warriors hit their free throws. The Dragons don't. Looking at it again. Ed Mead. Cox. If he can't get it on the floor, he'll get it on the line. Let's see what he can do here. Hits the first one. He hit his first 2. Now he's at 3 in a row. And hits another. So he's got 4. And he is hitting his free throws, which is good. Fullerton, on the other hand, missed 4 in a row. Again, the fast break. Daniels, Irvin getting in the way. Irvin says he blocked clean. Referee says otherwise. Blocking foul, no less. Cox is trying to negotiate a little bit, but you know how that is. You're not negotiating with the ref on the call he just made. You're negotiating with him on the call he makes next. Okay, Daniels hit his first two. That almost went in. Second one. That one's good. So he's got 3. 47-34. It's a 13-point game. Like I said, the Dragons have been able to keep pace. They've not had to and take a big bite out of the lead there with 2. Wilson, he's got 6. They have not had to get too desperate here. But Jones with the 3, that's off the mark. Cox with the rebound. Wilson down the right side, pulling up for the 3, that's off. But nice follow there by Irvin. 47-38, single digits again. Oh, what's going on away from the ball? Nothing, because it's still going on. Now 15 on 15 as Alfonso Davis was trying to drive. Irvin got in his way. The foul will be on Cox. Oh, someone got teed up. Was it Cox who got teed? Trying to figure out what the story is here. We'll get it worked out for you. No, it's going to be against Dakota Stabile, the head coach. I figure it might have been on Cox because Cox is the one doing all the talking. Okay, so send Jones to the line to shoot the tee. And he'll hit those all day long, unorthodox as it looks. Missed one. Wow. Okay, so off the tee, Davis will go to the line to shoot the free throws he was originally allotted. Hits that one. He had 3 from the field earlier. So that gives him 4 and hits this one. Hold on. Thirty-second timeout being called by the Warriors this time. So 6:28 remaining in the second quarter. 49-38 is your score. Coach Dakota Stabile got teed up. And the argument here, especially when you see that big glaring 8, and we're not even at the halfway point in the quarter, 18 fouls. And Stabile, I'm sure and we'll be hearing from him at halftime, absolutely. I'm sure he's thinking that the game is being called a little bit too tight on the Hoop Dragons defensive end. So it's almost like the referees do want the game to flow a little bit better, but that's not in the Hoop Dragons' best interest right now. So out of the break, Davis will take his second free throw. And hit it. So he's got 5, 50-38, 12-point game. Ed Mead on the right side. Working off the picks. Coming out to the left now, 15 on the shot clock. Gets the ball to Vance. Vance floats it, can't make it go, but Irvin comes up with the rebound, brings it back out. He only has 7. 5, 4, 3. Somebody's got to do something here, and Ed Mead's in traffic. He'll just chuck it. Going to be a shot clock violation. But nice defense by the Warriors, keeping Edmeade from taking a decent shot. Daniels now trying to get around Irvin. Irvin, look, he got a hand in there. Now kicking it back out. Trying the three and not making it go is Kevin Brown. So it'll be Hoop Dragon ball. Here comes Wilson. Wilson trying to go coast to coast. Can't make it go. Ball slapped back into the backcourt as Cox recovers. Now Vance. Vance gets crossed up. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. With 5 on the shot clock, it'll stay with the Hoop Dragons. Nope, actually. It will go back to the Warriors. No change on the shot clock. Thought it was going to be with the Hoop Dragons, but goes the other way instead. Shea gets in there. Unfortunately, Alfonso Davis gets the drop. Watch this.
Right after he reports it, I got you. I got you right now.
Making his move on Fullerton and floating it over him as Fullerton gets the hand in. So, completing the trifecta. 8 points for Davis, 53-38 your score. The lead's at 15. Suffice it to say, the Dragons do need a basket here, and the one guy who's capable of doing it is Pace Shaw when he finds a handle. However, that's going to be a foul against Jackson, so Shaw will take the inbound. Interesting matchup here. Shaw, some ball handling skills. The layup is good. They need him to get hot. Now Davis taking on Fullerton. That shot had no arc on it whatsoever. It'll be Hoop Dragons ball with 4:42 remaining before halftime. 53-40 your score. Here's Cliff Brown in the game. Alex Matina, you know what he's there for. Now Cox kicking it out. And Cox will draw a foul. That's going to be against Brown. Only 4 team fouls so far for the Warriors here in the second quarter. Inbounds pass taken by Shaw. He'll pull up for the three. It's good. Shaw at over 20 points a game as well. We've seen him light it up before. Now Matina has his work cut out as Dominique Jones able to finish. 55-43. Back the other way and some banging under the hoop here. So slowly but surely the Warriors are catching up on fouls here as Brown will inbound. Fullerton now Shaw for the three. Good! Very quickly he has 11 points and we're back to single digits inside the 4-minute mark before halftime. Coming up with the answer is Dominique Jones. He's got 21. Brown, now Matina. Matina driving the line, kicking it out. Back up, Brown driving. One-hander, no good. Back the other way, and another three by Dominique Jones. 24. Now that's a dagger. Going into immediate timeout here with 3:18. Just look at this. Jones stopping, pulling up, wide open three, and he'll do that all again in Steph Curry Warrior style, right? They're living up to the uniform. 61-46 your score. Lead back up to 15 with 3:18. Like I've been saying, they have not been able to pull away too far on the Hoop Dragons, but the Hoop Dragons, when they have the ball, have not been able to finish. So the irony of all of this is that the Hoop Dragons are controlling the tempo of this game. Problem is they can't hit anything, and the Warriors can. And that was a perfect example of what you just saw there by Dominique Jones. He's got 24 of the 61 points they've scored so far, and he can't miss. I don't have official stats on his shooting from the floor, but I guarantee you it's better than 50%. Okay, so it's going to be Dragon ball here. DeAndre Wade back in, by the way. Cliff Brown takes the inbound, immediately goes to the right, hands off to Shaw. Now he tries a three, misses that one. Nice rebound by Fullerton, though, but nearly threw it away right into the hands of Kevin Brown, but Kevin Brown couldn't keep it in bounds, so they get it back. Shaw now driving along the right wing. Blocking foul, okay, so it goes the Hoop Dragons' way. No, they called offensive. He put his hands on his hips and it came blocking foul, but then he says offensive charge. Fullerton almost had the handle there. That's got to be a charge. And I think that was more of a mulligan. That came a payback. Here we go. Thompson inside now. Fullerton over the shoulder. There you go. He's got 6. 61-48 your score. Brown now. Guarded. Now Daniels trying to shoot over Wade, can't make that go. Second try, gets fouled.
50? Yes, sir. 50. No, I didn't. That was me.
Okay, so it's going to be against Wade, but Daniels will go to the line here. First free throw is good. That's all he's taken so far. He missed one earlier. Second one, nothing but net. He's up to 5, 63-48, lead back at 15. 2:20 left before halftime. Cliff Brown off the pick set by Fullerton. Now he gets it to Fullerton. Fullerton wide open, slams it home. Dragons need more of that. Fullerton applying some pressure now. And over a double team, Alfonso Davis getting the drop and the foul. Look at this. Davis getting around Fullerton and right into a double team, and the ball just goes in. Second one good too. There you go. Completing the trifecta. And making the lead 16 now, which is the biggest lead they've had, I believe the whole game, since the first quarter at the very least. Okay, Wilson. Back up to Shaw. Wilson again, now going down low. Here's Fullerton. Can't make it go in the turnaround. So back come the Warriors. Wilson applies some pressure here. Jackson getting up over Shaw, and Shaw's going to draw a foul. He's going to commit a foul, I should say. Okay, they won't give him the foul on that one. It's just say he knocked out of bounds. On the inbounds, Jones, always dangerous and can't miss. He's got 26. Shaw back the other way, trying to get around Daniels, driving in the block, can't make that go. On the follow, can Wade do it? Warriors want traveling. Instead, it's going to be a jump ball. Okay. Coach Trevor Stanley is questioning the decision to jump the ball here. Fullerton comes up with it, kicks it out. Shaw for the three. It's good. He's got 14. They need more from him. Final minute before halftime, 68-53. Jackson now, guarded by Shaw, keeping the pressure on. You got the Daniels, single digits on the shot clock, you got 8. But here's the man you want to have the ball because he can hit it all day long. Dominique Jones has 29. 33 seconds back the other way. Shaw coming up with it again, but looking for the verdict here. Foul on Jackson. 7 fouls for the Warriors now. And that will put DeAndre Wade on the line.
Get the other ref away from the other coach. This is getting ridiculous.
First one off the back of the rim. That's another problem that the Hoop Dragons have had. They have not been hitting their free throws with the frequency they need to. Like I said. Fullerton getting in the way. Jackson now. As we see for the first time, Bobby Harris get in on the action and drawing a foul. No, they can call that a foul, they can call that jump ball. Nope, they can call it jump ball. With 19.2 remaining, and they're still arguing over what we're going to be doing here. Dragons want the ball. They're going to get it. 17.2 remaining, shot clock off. Shaw getting things going. Down to single digits. Shaw penetrating. Pulling up. Nope. Finds Edmead. Edmead whipping it out. Now they're going to try a three and can't make it go. As Cliff Brown missed the last shot. And that will do it here at halftime. 71-53. The lead kept getting bigger and bigger, and right now it's the biggest of the game. So we're going to get head coach Dakota Stabile here, and we're going to have a lot to talk about. Because, okay, so head coach Dakota Stabile here, and first off, you got the tempo part down. The problem is you haven't been hitting the baskets.
No, we're missing open shots. I thought at some points they controlled the tempo. We were playing a little bit slower to their one-on-one pace. And look, it boils down to we gave up 71 points in the half. Like, you're not going to win a game giving up 71 points.
Nope, and especially if you do it in the second half too. But Dominique Jones can't miss.
Yeah. I mean, hey, he's a heck of a player. He's one of the best players in this league. He's hot today, and for whatever reason, we just can't seem to force a miss. We're going to have to change up some coverages going into the second half, throw more bodies at him, and kind of see what happens. But if we don't stop him, we're going to give up another 71 in the second half.
Well, right now it's the biggest lead of the game for them, but for the most part, you stayed within that 10, 12, 13, and were able to keep them somewhat under control, but not able to take real bites out of the lead because the balls haven't been falling, and also neither of the free throws.
The balls haven't been falling, the free throws we haven't been making, but I mean, we have to stop fouling. I would venture to guess they probably have about 18 points, 20 points at the foul line. We need to play defense, sliding our feet, not fouling. Don't give the refs any reason to blow the whistle, and kind of clean some of that stuff up. But we're getting outplayed, we're getting out hustled. They're making more shots than us, and if we don't change that, it's not going to be good in the second half.
I'll let you discuss the strategy with your team,
that.
but
I just want to say thank you guys. Happy holidays to everybody.
Absolutely.
Happy holidays to my
Same
wife.
to
Missing Tamale Day, so I just wanted to say thank you guys for everything. All right.
Okay, definitely. Head coach Dakota Stabile, he's got his work cut out, and so do the Hoop Dragons. So your score at the half, it is 71-53. The Garden State Warriors out in front, and yes, you score 71 points in a half. You are likely to, your chances are pretty good. I'll say you're likely to win. So we will take a break, and we'll rejoin you as the third quarter begins here on SFBN and Pix 11. Okay, folks, you heard the buzzer. That means third quarter action about to begin here at Five Towns College between the Garden State Warriors and the New York Hoop Dragons. And the Garden State Warriors have been shooting like the Golden State Warriors. As a matter of fact, I was just talking with Sean here, my producer, about a game the Nets played against the Warriors last year where similar circumstances happened. The Nets just started to get really hot, and I asked Steve Kerr right after the game, what do you do in that case? He says, you don't do anything, you lose by 30, which was essentially the margin of victory the Nets had that night. But yeah, usually it's the Warriors, the Golden State Warriors, who hand victories like that to other opponents, but this time the Dragons. And the reason why the Dragons had kept it, like I said, have kept the tempo reasonably under control, there's only one problem. Dominique Jones can't miss. The guy's got 29 so far, and this is at halftime, folks. And whether it's in traffic, whether it's open, it doesn't seem to matter. He throws up a ball in the lane, it drops. So when you've got that going, well, somebody on your end has to do the same. It looked like Pace Shaw was starting to feel it a little bit. And when he does, he can match that. He can match basket for basket. Everything else the Hoop Dragons have been doing right, just not getting the results. Get the ball inside, don't chuck from midcourt, and keep the D up. Keep things intensive and keep the tempo under control. But it doesn't work if you don't hit your shots, and that's really been the story so far. The Warriors hit their shots and the Hoop Dragons have not. And on the line, and of course there's one other problem too, fouls. So you got the Dragons went into the bonus in the second quarter, which means you got guys with a bunch of personals here. Okay, so there'll be Dragon ball to start the third. Brown between the circles. There's Fullerton on the perimeter. Fullerton kicking it out. Now Shaw. Shaw in traffic, and here we go. Problem. But it's going to be a foul against the Warriors, so the Hoop Dragons will get it back. Wilson inbounds. Now here we go. Brown 17-footer. That's good. He's got 8. Good first step for the Hoop Dragons. Back the other way, Harris. Guarded now by Wilson. Now, here we go. Another guy who's been trouble, Davis. Davis fights in traffic, can't make it go. And Obery, who saw mostly in the first quarter, not able to find the handle. So it's going to be Hoop Dragon ball once again. Brown working the point. Pulling up. That's going to be good for 2 if it goes. It doesn't. Warriors on the fast break. And all alone and able to finish Obery. 14 unofficially. Back comes Shaw. Hits a 3. He's got 17. They need him to get hot. Back the other way, in the lane. Floater does not go for Davis. Now, Shaw will reach in behind. And he gets the drop in traffic. 19 for him now, 73-60. Out to the left side. Harris driving, gets the drop. His first points of the day. Lead back up to 15. Wilson now. This is the pace the Warriors like. Shaw open 3. Good. He's up to 22. Lead back down to 12. See what the Warriors' answer is going to be. Davis under pressure. Gets out to Harris now. Along the right block. That's going to be Obery, and Obery was looking for Harris again. But the Hoop Dragons knock it out of bounds. Harris will inbound, give it to Aubrey. Aubrey fights for it. Nothing doing there. Ball kicks out to the very dangerous Jones. Now back out to Harris again on the left side. Now he penetrates into a triple team and still makes it go. Okay, so a technical is being called on the Warriors this time. That was on Harris. So Pace Shaw goes to the line, hits the first open free throw. Second one's good too. Gives him 24 in the afternoon and puts the Warrior lead back at 13. 12, correction on that, 77-65. Brown inbound, Shaw has it. Pulls up the three, good. He's got 27. And all of a sudden, single digits again. The ever dangerous Davis now taking his chance. Smith, his first points of the game, possibly. Didn't go. So Harris will inbound. Quick handoff to Aubrey. Now back to Harris again. Pointing where he's going. He's in a double team. Trying to get through traffic. Now pulling up as the shot clock expires.
Let's go! That's illegal!
And he'll be dragging ball. So a couple of big stops here for the Dragons. Now the question is that called timeout or immediate timeout with 8:46 remaining here in the third? I'm looking for the signal from the refs. But another tee? So Shaw hits the first one. Well, it has to be on a different person because second technical means you're out of there. In any case, Shaw has now matched Jones with 29 points. And that's exactly what the Hoop Dragons need, 77-70. Shaw again. He'll pull up. And he'll hit it again. Single-handedly getting the team back in the game. Okay, Davis back the other side on the right. Smith taking a shot, no go. Back the other way. Wilson gets the drop and the foul. He's going to make it a one-point game possibly here. Look at this. Okay, off the miss. This time it's the Hoop Dragons on the fast break. He makes it a two-point game. Now we've got a break here. Oh, let's reset this. Been saying it all day long. I'll say it every day. Every time they play, Pace Shaw, when he gets hot, he can carry this team, and he's done it. He's got them within two. Coming out of the break, Wilson will take a free throw to possibly get them within one. And this team, this Warrior team, led by 18 at the half. Less than 4 minutes have elapsed since then. And the Hoop Dragons have eaten 16 points out of that lead. Okay, so Norman Wilson. Can't make it go, but Fullerton with the rebound, can't hold on to it. So here come the Warriors. They want points. They want them badly. Harris gets the drop. Makes it 79-75. Dragons with renewed confidence here. You got Brown on the perimeter. Quick handoff, Shaw. Will he shoot? Couple of pump fakes, he's gonna drive. Now down low, Fullerton up off the glass, can't make it go, gets the rebound. Shaw keeps it. Wade now comes up with it. Now Wilson brings it back to Shaw. Shaw will try the three, not this time, but Wade gets it, can't hold on. Winds up in the hands of Harris.
That's okay. That's okay.
And Brown keeping the pressure, pushing him out of bounds. And he's gonna get called for a foul there.
Stop fight. Let's get a stop fight.
Guy who's been quiet, Daquan Jackson, will inbound. Well, actually, the entire Warriors team has been quiet here in this third quarter. It's been all Hoop Dragons. Now Smith getting in the way, and now Wilson gets in his way. Hanging on, though.
Stay trained. Stay trained.
Making a move on the net. Here comes Overy. Can't make it go. He'll bring it back out. Now Jackson tries a three, and now the Warriors shooting is starting to cool off. Here comes Shaw. Now Brown for the three. Good! That puts him into double digits, and it's a one-point game once again. Inside 7 minutes here in the third. Overy trying to get over Fullerton, floating it over him, can't make it go. Ball gets slapped out to the perimeter for Harris. Harris, another handoff for Jackson. Jackson in the wing. Brown keeping the pressure on. Back out to Harris, kicking it out. Wide open attempt here, won't go.
Going down, right?
Ball will go out of bounds. That is going to be okay, it's going to be against Wade, the Hoop Dragon foul. Only their second so far, and we're actually approaching the halfway point of the third, so that aspect of the game has been under control too.
Wait, what?
Hoop Dragons not fouling as much. So Alfonso Davis will go to the line on this one. And missed the first free throw. They couldn't miss in the first half, can't hit in the second. Terrell Irvin checking in, as you see number 15 there. Davis, another try, he got it. So he's got 12 on the afternoon. The game is at 2 points right now. Brown, Wade now has it. A little bit of pressure there applied by Kevin Brown, and Brown knocks it out of bounds. Still Hoop Dragon ball. .13 on the shot clock, though, and they have it at midcourt. Brown, single digits on the shot clock. Pulls up for the three, and it's good! Hoop Dragons have taken the lead, 81-80. Jackson, quick handoff up to the top now for Smith. Now, correction on that, that's Davis. And Davis comes up with an answer. Back the other way for the three. And that's gonna be Wilson coming up with that. Puts him back up.
Solid drive, in.
Jackson now, baseline. Right into the hands of Brown. Brown stopping at the perimeter. Out for Shaw. Shaw on the left wing. Shaw pulls up at the elbow. Good! 33 for Shaw. 3-point lead for the Hoop Dragons. Back come the Warriors, and they just cannot find the handle. Ball thrown away by Brown. Actually, it may have been tipped by one of the Hoop Dragons, so it'll stay with the Warriors. 18 on the shot clock on the inbound here. Pulling up, no go for Brown. Here's Shaw again. Quick handoff to Brown, back to Shaw. Now out in the corner, Edmead. Edmead's in there. Edmead turns it over. Back the other way. It's getting loud in here. Jackson in the left wing. Now in the hands of Davis. All the way around. Full perimeter here for Brown. Brown back to Jackson. Jackson with the finish. He's got 13. 85-84. Dragons with a 1-point lead. Edmead now. Quick handoff to Shaw. Shaw in the lane. Kicking it back out. Edmead again pulling up on the baseline. Can't make it go, and the follow doesn't go either. Back the other way. Warriors trying to play their game again, and Obery gets fouled before he can finish. No correction, no foul there. It's going to be 18 on the shot clock. I'm automatically assuming fouls here because they do call it kind of tight. Harris in the lane in a double team. Kicking it back out for Jackson, 7 on the shot clock. Jackson behind the back dribble, pulling it up. He gets the glance off the glass. 15 for him. So Warriors back out in front, 86-85. 3:40 remaining in the third here. Shaw pulling up from the wing, nothing doing. Rebound coming back to Obery. Coast to coast. Nope, he's gonna hold up and kick it back out. 3-point attempt doesn't go as Davis falls away, and he's gonna draw a foul. And should shoot three free throws here. Media timeout. So, once again, remembering one of our sponsors, Westbury Toyota. Don't forget, the year-end savings event is well underway over there. Up to $1,000 off MSRP before they start dealing on any new Toyota in stock, except for the hot stuff. You guys still pay for those, the TRDs, the Supras, the GRs, and the hybrids. But $500 off the internet price on any pre-owned vehicle, and I mean any. So the offers are financed through the dealership. Holiday hours, they're open today till 6, open tomorrow till 5. Take Christmas off like everybody else does, and they're right back in action on Tuesday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. So if a Toyota is in your future, make the future now at Westbury Toyota, the largest Toyota dealer in the tri-state area. Okay, it's, first of all, Dominique Jones, quiet so far in the third quarter. Pace Shaw, the story here, he has 33 points, and he has carried the Hoop Dragons right back into this game. They have led it briefly. The fouls, nowhere near as frequent as they were in the second, but on the line here, Alfonso Davis should be taking 3 free throws, hits the first one. So Jones getting back into the game here. Second free throw, no good. He's got one more. That one's good. 16 on the day. Shaw gets things started for the Dragons. Quick handoff to Edmead now. Edmead looking to drive. Going to his right. There's Irvin. And Irvin coming through. He's got 6. 88-87 your score. Coming back, Obery. Now here we go, Jones. See what he does. Goes high-low. And Obery able to come through. Now driving, Edmead. Edmead up over the shoulder, good. $90-89, 2:36 remaining in the third here. Obery. Once again, Davis. Davis in the wing. 8 on the shot clock. Pulls up over the baseline, no go, and there's Shaw at the rebound. Shaw coast to coast, why not? He'll go to the line. Let's take a look at that one again. Shaw right where he needed to be for the rebound. Pulls up, slows it up a little bit, and draws the foul. And the first free throw, as you expect, is good. Ties the game up at 90. And Cox checking in now. Love those socks. Second free throw is good. 35 for Shaw, leads everybody, and puts the Hoop Dragons back in the lead. Waiting to check in, Wilson right in front of us here. But the Hoop Dragons applying a little bit of pressure, and Irvin doing a good job knocking the ball free. It'll remain Warriors ball, but it'll allow the substitutions to give Shaw a little bit of a rest. Get Wilson back in the game. Obery now. Obery with the left-handed dribble, kicking back out. And the ever dangerous Jones, no go. Gets a rebound again. Finally hits one. Puts him at 31 for the afternoon. And his first points of the second half, most notably. Edmead, on the other hand, Edmead going around in circles here. Out to Petro. Petro pulling up. Now Irvin on the right wing. 10 on the shot clock. Drives. Forces it up. Gets the drop and the foul. This one you got to see again. Okay, Petro in traffic. Gets the ball, Irvin, using a little bit of size here. A couple of fakes. Moves in. Has some isolation. Gets the drop. Iori was fouled, so he's going to go for the trifecta here. And open up possibly a 4-point lead. See what he can do. Nope, missed that one. That bugaboo continues for the Dragons. It's the one part of the game they haven't been able to reverse. Still having trouble with the free throws. Jones now. He's the reason why they led 18 at the half. But Ed's going to get fouled by Edmead now on that three-point attempt. So that means 3 free throws. First one, nothing but net. Second, you know it. See what he does with the third here. Hits it, he will tie the game. He doesn't. Warriors maintain the lead here. Wilson, quick handoff, Edmead between the circles. 15 on the shot clock. Ed Mead crossing over on the dribble. Now driving. The floater's good. Back comes Obery here for the Warriors as Hoop Dragons Irvin comes out to meet him. Obery in the lane, gets crossed up. Jump ball. It is. And Ed Cox likes that. Now they're just messing with each other. So Obery and Irvin will tip it. Ball goes all the way back into the zone. It's going to go out of bounds. Who last touched it? Warriors. All the way back in the Warriors zone. So what the Hoop Dragons do, apply the pressure. There's Petro. Brown gets around him. Can't make the shot go. He kick it back out. Did he save it? No, he did not. Dominique Jones tried to save it from the over and back. Nothing doing. Dragons keep the 3-point lead. 24 seconds left in the third. 17 on the shot clock. There's about a second and a half difference. Ed Mead taking his time to let it go down to single digits. Work off the pick. Looking to penetrate. On the left block. Gets crossed up. Petro comes up with a loose ball. Shot clock violation, but it won't matter much because that's going to do it here in the third. Or maybe not. They say put some time back on.
3 seconds. 2.5.
Yep. Even Dakota Stabile says there should be time back on the clock. So what's the story here? 2.3, okay.
Yo, who's got ball? Yo, who's got number 6?
So Brown will inbound. No, that's 2.3, not 23. Okay, guys. Guys, the clock. There we go. Nope. That's what. No. That's the 2:30. No. There you go. 2.3. You guys can't see this on the camera, but they're having trouble with the clock on the scoreboard. Ed Mead nearly took it away. Now it's at 1.5. Brown will try it again. And still, now there's a foul with 0.2 left.
That is the worst call. That is the worst call an official could ever make at that time of the game. That's the worst call.
That, by the way, is from the crowd. That wasn't one of the coaches. By the way, the crowd can be called on a technical.
That's the worst call. That's the worst call ever. You shacking the fool.
And not only that, Jones misses one here. He hit one, though. And hits that one. So, with 0.2 seconds, no,
That was bad. That was bad.
he didn't take.
There's been one bad call today, and that was it.
Hit 3 free throws. Now, finally, the quarter is over. But instead of a lead going in after 3, the score is tied. But the Hoop Dragons owned that third quarter.
You don't call that at that time.
They were down 18 at the half and should still be up, but I'm still confused as to what just happened there. Oh boy, though. That was a hell of a third quarter for the Hoop Dragons. And I'll tell you something. It tells you what defense can do for you, because the Warriors, who couldn't miss anything in the first half, couldn't hit the ocean in the third quarter. I don't need official stats to tell you that. However, the two stars of the game so far, Dominique Jones, who did most of his scoring, 29 in the first half, he's now has 36, but thanks in no small part to some free throws over there. Meanwhile, Paige Shaw, who was relatively quiet in the first half, now has 35, and it's been all about him. And I will say it, and because it keeps getting proven over and over again, as the Hoop Dragons, as Paige Shaw goes, the Hoop Dragons go. He gets hot, they get hot. By the way, speaking of holiday socks, nope. And Cox on the floor with his. So we'll start the fourth quarter and we'll basically wipe the slate clean because we're dead even. Here's the challenge. Brown, quick handoff down to Obery. Obery in the lane, throws it away and nearly kills our monitor here. That would have been bad. But it will be Dragon Ball. So Jones threw it away, and now Ed Mead will take the ball, guarded by Jones. Nice pick there set by Irvin. Now Petro. Petro gets called for traveling. Jones has a lot riding on him right now. Ed Mead, same thing. Keep Jones out of the hoop, and now he hits a three. 39 unofficially for Jones, 197 the score. And we're just starting the fourth quarter. Petro right side now, and Wilson coming up with a three for an answer. He's got 16, 100 to 100 with 11 minutes left. You know where this is going, folks. Obery. Driving, kick it out to the right side. Three-point attempt by Brown won't go. On the follow, Daniels. He's going to draw a foul. Okay, so that means Daniels will go to the line here. Gets the drop off the bounce. Can't find too much fault with that. I will say that his only points have come from the line, so that's number 6. It's the sixth free throw he's hit.
Judge.
So he got teed up, and Cox. So Jones is on the line to shoot the technical, hits one. That gives him 40 on the afternoon. 41. And now we go back to where we were with Daniels. Daniels still has another free throw. A lot of technicals called in this game. I mean, Cox, let's be honest, he's been talking it up all day long. That was an air ball. Wait a minute. That go in? 104-100. Okay, Irvin now. Irvin in the lane. Petro got it. Okay, 15 on the shot clock, taking his time. Obery in the wing, forcing it up, doesn't go. Right back into the hands of Cox now. Here's Edmead. Edmead with the layup. 104-104. But Cox is hurt. Yeah, let's look at this again. Okay, Edmead with the layup. Oh, the ball hit Cox right in the face.
Yo. What's up?
But he's hurting. Okay, so out of the injury timeout, it's going to be Warrior ball. And DeQuan Jackson will inbound. And Brown will drive. Pulls up a 17-footer, it goes, and there's a foul. So we'll try and complete the three-point play here. Mentioned his name a lot of back and forth action, not a lot of points.
That was a 2. That was a 2. No.
Well, first of all,
That was a 2. You know. That was a 2.
what is going on here now? That was way inside the arc.
We got it on camera.
Yeah, rerun it.
Hey, we got it. Two.
Okay, so here we go. Look where he pulls up. Drives. He's 2 feet inside the arc. So yes, he should go to the line to complete the three-point play. And he does hit it anyway, so what can he do? (107-104), it's a three-point game. Hoop Dragons trailing. Shaw. He's just getting wrapped up completely here. That should be a shooter. He's saying he should shoot. But they're not going to rule it that way. They're just going to say it's a foul. That should be a shooting foul. And Shaw's right. Edmead will inbound. Get it to Irvin. Irvin along the baseline now. Second try. Looked like he was fouled there too. That should be a shooting foul, and yes, he's going to go to the line. Jump ball. Okay, see what Fullerton can do. Yeah, finally you get two here. Take the two any way they can get it. Brown. Now finding Smith. Smith, he's going to draw a foul. Now is that a shooting foul?
How did that happen? Aaron. How did that happen? How did that happen?
No one kicked my fault.
Hits the first one. Second one's good too. Gives him 4 on the afternoon. Okay, so Norman Wilson has the ball for the Hoop Dragons. Quick handoff now for Ed Mead. Ed Mead will drive. Going right side, Wilson. Pulling up 17-footer. That doesn't go. And the rebound pulled down by Daniels, but he's in traffic. Gets some isolation here. And that was actually a good timeout called by Daniels because he wasn't going to get the ball out to anybody. 109 to 106. It's a 3-point game in favor of the Warriors, but because of all the fouls and other activity going on, it's been very hard to really get a flow going here in the fourth quarter. And you see the frustration on both sides, actually. The call's getting a little bit confusing. You hear the Dragons say 1-2-3 defense because they know that's what's going to win this game. Because that's what got them back into it. But the other thing that got them back into it is that they started hitting their shots, in particular Pace Shaw. But the other guy who is the most dangerous player on the court other than Shaw, Dominique Jones, he's going to inbound the ball here.
You can get it, you're good.
Okay, so long pass here for Smith, now for Brown rather, and now Smith not able to finish. Ed Mead on the other end for the 3, does not go, and Smith comes up with the rebound. Alias Smith and Jones here. Jones in a double team. More trouble. Here comes Obrey. Obrey gets the drop and the foul. Broken up play, saved by Obrey there. So he puts the lead up at 5, completes a trifecta, it'll be 6. And he does. 19 on the afternoon. 8:17, a lot of time here. Ed Mead now between the circles. 13 on the shot clock. Going to his right. Brown, 17-footer's good from the baseline. 16 for him. Back the other way for Obrey. Obrey in the wing. Quick handoff for Smith. They'll set a pick for him. Now in the hands of Jones. Jones throws up a 3, misses. Shaw slows things up. Shaw drives. Couple of stutter steps, floater, no go. Still being 4-4, rebound. Finally, the Warriors come down with it. Smith does, but they throw it away. A little bit too far ahead of Jones, the intended receiver. (112 to 108). 7:21 remaining in this game. It'll be Dragons ball, but now the discussion going on the other end. The Dragons are saying they should get it in the Warrior end of the court, but they'll start from their own end. So Ed Mead takes it across. Quick handoff, Wade back in the game now. Couple of pump fakes, he drives, he gets wrapped up, that's a foul. jump ball. He wrapped him up. Okay. So Daniels and Wade will jump it. And eventually winds up in the hands of Obery. Now you got Jones. Jones taking things into his own hands, in the lane, floater, good, and the foul. 43 for Jones right now. Look at this. Single-handedly, just right through traffic. And yes, his three-point shooting is a little bit off. Well, that's what you do. And he can't miss the free throws. So that gives him 44. 114 to 108, 115 to 108 rather, 7-point game. Shaw tries a three, hit it! And that was the answer the Hoop Dragons needed. Cuts the lead to 4. Obery now, off the pick. Obery in the wing, turnaround jumper. Can't make it go. Wade gets the hands up. Obery comes up with a rebound. Obery along the baseline, kicking out to the right side. Three-point attempt will not go for Brown. And it'll be Hoop Dragon ball as Shaw having a little bit of trouble there finding the handle. Recovers. Shaw going down low now for Shea Fullerton. Fullerton the one-hander, muscling his way in. He's got 12. 2-point game. 115 to 113. The ever-dangerous Jones works off a pick. Gets it down to Obery. Obery on the wing along the baseline, draws a foul. Okay, that'll be on Fullerton. And that's also the 8th team foul for the Dragons here in the fourth quarter. And yeah, it got a little bit, it's starting to look more like the second here with all the fouls, because if I read that correctly, it's only one team foul for the Warriors, and they have the 2-point lead. So we've got a break here. Just to give you an idea of who's been doing what, 44 points for Jones. By the way, Westbury Toyota, they're dealing. They're open. They're open today, open tomorrow, open day after Christmas. $1,000 off MSRP on most Toyotas except for the GRs and the Supras, but you know you're going to get those at list anyway. So, 44 points now for Dominique Jones, and Obery's got 19. They got Davis with 16 and Daquan Jackson with 15. On the Hoop Dragons side, Pace Shaw's got 38. Wilson's got 16. I've got Brown with 16. Edmead with 12. Fullerton with 12. Irvin with 8. And Cox with 4. And Wade with 3. Wade pretty quiet too. So coming out of the break here, Obery on the line. Of course, you have to have people in the blocks in order to get the free throw going here. And that's good. That gives Obery 20. Second free throw. That stays out. 3-point game. 116 to 113. Shaw now. Shaw getting some work done. Now going to the right side for Brown. The three doesn't go, and the rebound comes back to the Warriors. And here's Jones. Jones faking out 2 Hoop Dragons. Taking his time now as they settle in. Here's Brown with 12 on the shot clock. Getting it to Obery. Obery in the lane. Kicking out to the right side. And there's a travel. Smith a little bit too quick off the dribble. And a big turnover goes the Dragons' way. Down to the 5-minute mark. Still a 3-point game. Shaw on the left wing. Pulls up a 15-footer. Doesn't go. Followed by Fullerton. 14 for him. 1-point game now. 4:51 remaining. There's Brown on the left side. Daniels. Daniels, 3 from the corner. Doesn't go. Gets his own rebound, but can't hold on. Hoop Dragon ball. Ed Mead. Out to the left side for Brown. Back to Ed Mead again. 15 on the shot clock. Ed Mead ready to make a move. Now he'll get it to Shaw. Shaw on the perimeter. Shaw getting some isolation. No, he was looking to drive. He got stripped. And the first thing he does is wrap up Daniels. And the foul will be on him. He knows. So that will put the Warriors over the, not the Warriors, the Hoop Dragons over the limit with 4:20 remaining here. So 2 free throws to be taken by Daniels here. And all his points are on free throws, but not that one.
Hey, Mr. Official. Mr. Official. Can I talk to you?
Second free throw, that's good. He's got 8, all of them on free throws. 117 to 115. Brown to Ed Mead. Ed Mead finds an opening, but can't get the finish. Coming back the other way for Obery. Quick handoff now for Brown. Brown, Jones gets stripped by Ed Mead. Ed Mead, coast to coast to the layup. He's got 14 and we're tied. Keeping the full court pressure on. Smith guarded by Shaw here. Settling into the half court once again. In traffic. They get the ball to Brown. Brown can't finish, but there's a foul. It remains Hoop Dragon ball. Media timeout, 3:33 remaining. Wipe the slate clean again. This game will be decided in the next 3.5 minutes. 44 points for Dominique Jones, 38 for Shaw. That's part of the story. The other part of the story is that this is not the game the Warriors thought they were going to be playing. Yes, it's high scoring. No, they're not running away with it. No, the fast breaks have been basically all but eliminated. This is half court all the way through. This, by the way, is what playoff basketball looks like. You're not going to run people off the court in a playoff game, and it has that feel to it. And the crowd's getting into it too. I mean, they're getting loud. I mean, they knew what to expect here when the Garden State Warriors came in. They saw that 189. They saw what these guys can do. But other than Jones, and yes, Jones has 44, but most of the 29 of those came in the first half when he couldn't miss. Well, he's been missing. He's been missing so much, he's been driving more. And the Hoop Dragons in particular, Pace Shaw, they're starting to hit their shots. So staying patient and staying with their game has paid off so far for the Hoop Dragons. Hoop Dragon ball coming out of the break. Edmead between the circles. Guarded by Jones. Oh, pick set by Irvin. Now he's going to get in the lane. Here's Edmead pulling up at the elbow. It's good. 16 for him. Hoop Dragons back in front. Back the other way. Brown. Shaw pinching him. Yep, it's on me. Now here's where the problem is with the Hoop Dragons over the limit. Everybody goes to the line. And Brown will take 2. Now Jones said, why can't it be me? I hit all my free throws. Well, Brown hit this one. Second one doesn't go, however. 119 to 118. Hoop Dragons still in front. Edmead again. Edmead in the lane. Out to Shaw for the 3. No go. And Brown comes up with a rebound for the Warriors. Obery now. High-low down to Daniels. Daniels in traffic. He bounces off of Brown. Now Brown say, why me? I shouldn't have been called for that. But here we go, back on the line for Daniels. And like I said, he has 8 points on the afternoon, all of them from the line. Make it 9. And make it 10. Okay, 120 to 119, 1 point game in favor of the Warriors. 2:41 remaining. Edmead again. This time goes to his right. Quick handoff down low. First Fullerton. 16 for Fullerton. 121 to 120. Hoop Dragons back in front. Warriors with the ball. Obery guarded by Irvin. Now Jones winds up back in his hands. Edmead keeping up the pressure. 5 on the shot clock. Jones is inching. Out to the right side. The open 3. Shot clock violation. A little bit too late for Alfonso Davis. And a big stop as a result for the Hoop Dragons. Keeping that lead, we're down to 2 minutes. Edmead again off the pick. Edmead in the lane, now Irvin. Irvin can't make it go. His corresponding number 15 pulls it down. Alfonso Davis back the other way now for Obery. Obery kicking it out to the right side for Brown, no 3. Daniels with the rebound in traffic. Getting it back again to Brown, back up to the top. Now in the hands of Jones, the floater, no good. No, Jones, it did go. It did go. It looked like it went from behind, but it did go in. So 122 to 121. Make that 46, by the way. And Edmead couldn't find the handle there, so Jones will inbound. And back in the hands of Kevin Brown. Now Jones again. Along the perimeter, guard by Edmead. Gets free, tries a 3, doesn't go. Rebound pulled down. And jump ball. Nope. They wanted it, Warriors wanted it, but no, it'll go to the Hoop Dragons out of the break. 122 to 121, final minute of play. 58 seconds remaining. Now looking back, and in particular, what I'm looking at is a game that was played a couple of weeks ago. Remember, the Hoop Dragons and the Garden State Warriors were supposed to play down there, but that game got rescheduled. So the last game that the Warriors played was against the Coney Island Thunder at Kingsborough Community College. That game ended with the Thunder winning 126 to 125. It's looking very much the same here. And the Philly Thunder was able to keep them at double digits on December 3rd, beating them 87-85. So the Warriors on a two-game losing streak here, believe it or not. And all of it happening after dropping 189 on the New Jersey Soldiers. But 58 seconds remaining, it is Dragon Ball. They're gonna make use of the clock. Edmead, guarded by Jones. Quick handoff now for Shaw. Shaw, if he has an open shot, he'll take it, and he does from the free throw line, doesn't go. Now the Warriors want to burn some clock here, down to 41 seconds. Shaw keeping the pressure on. Hoop Dragons coming out to keep the pressure on man-to-man. Jones. Quick handoff now for Davis. And Davis gets the drop. Look at this again. Jones created that play. And an amazing shot considering. But Davis is going to go to the line.
Yo.
30 seconds left. Does not get the free throw. 18 points. It's a three-point game, a one-possession game most notably. Edmead. And drawing the foul, and Cox. That one's going to be against Obery. Now Cox only gets 2 free throws here, but cutting it to 1 if he does. First one's good. Another player who has earned all his points from the line today. That's 5 for him, 5 free throws. Second one's good, makes it a 1-point game. 19 seconds. Hoop Dragons keeping the defensive pressure on. That's a travel. So the Hoop Dragons have to draw out a play here. They're down 1 with 16 seconds and the ball. No shot clock involved. So let's see what happened here. Still trying to figure out where, yeah, I thought it was must have been a travel. I didn't see the signal for it, but there's a turnover right there. So a turnover could decide this game one way or the other. Try it again. Slowing it down a little bit. Okay. Brown there. Still throwing my hands up, but hey, everybody else saw it. Everybody else noticed it. It's going to be Hoop Dragon ball, and with 16 seconds remaining. There's plenty of time to get the shot. We're going to see how good the Warriors defense is here. Shaw takes the inbound. There's Shaw. He doesn't have to do this. And Irvin gets poked from behind, and the Warriors are saying, why foul? In particular, the guy who committed the foul. That's Alfonso Davis. But it isn't Irvin, it was Shaw who got fouled. So Shaw will go to the line, and he can put the Hoop Dragons ahead. It's the first one. We are tied. Ices it. Puts him ahead. 40 points. He gets 3. The 3D was on, so he gets 3. And he hits it. .41. 2-point game, 8 seconds remaining. Now it's up to the Hoop Dragons to see what their D is made out of. It got them here. It was a game that they did not let the Warriors take over. This second half has been all Hoop Dragons. Remember, the Warriors led by 18 at the half. And it's been all Hoop Dragons in here in the second half. And was it necessarily the smoothest game? No, but they were getting the baskets, and Pace Shaw, oh my God, what a second half he's had. Dominique Jones has 46 points. We got 29 of them in the first half. Pace Shaw, most of his 41 came in the second. It will be Warrior ball. Okay, Brown, Jackson. Jackson has to get things going here. There's a three-point attempt. It does not go, and that's it. The Hoop Dragons win it. A hard-fought, hard-earned win for your New York Hoop Dragons. I'll tell you something, entertaining too, just as we anticipated. Some pretty good basketball here at Five Towns College on a Saturday afternoon, 2 days before Christmas. Some unofficial final numbers here as the Hoop Dragons have a lot to celebrate. 46 for Dominique Jones, 20 for Antion Obery. Alfonso Davis had 18, Daquan Jackson 15, Lloyd Daniels 10, all at the line, Kevin Brown 7. Norman Wilson 16 for the Hoop Dragons, Pace Shaw 41, Cliff Brown 16, Aaron Edmeade 16, Shea Fullerton with 16, DeAndre Wade had 3, Jarrell Irvin 8, Lee Petro only 2, but Anthony Cox 6 from the line. But a game the Hoop Dragons can hang their hat on, and 3 straight losses for the Warriors. They have to now wonder if their type of game is really what's going to get it done in this region of the ABA. Hoop Dragons, they're in the power rankings this week. They're going to move up with this win because they really did take it to the Warriors in the second half. So, again, many thanks to Sean Riley, my producer, my cameraman, Vartan Sarkissian, and Chris Fonte, and thank you so much for joining us here as the Hoop Dragons go home and celebrate Christmas happy. The final score, New York Hoop Dragons 126, the Garden State Warriors 124. I'm Matt Mankiewicz. Merry Christmas, everyone. We'll see you on the other side.